How the Kiwi lost its wings. A Māori legend from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Long ago, when the forests of Aotearoa were vast and unspoiled, the trees stood tall, their emerald leaves whispering in the wind. The sky was alive with birds, each adorned with shimmering feathers, soaring freely above the canopy. Watching over this world was Tāne Mahuta, the great god of the forest. He loved all living things, but most of all, he loved his trees, for they gave shelter and food to the creatures of the land. One day, Tāne Mahuta saw that his beloved trees were in danger. Tiny insects burrowed into their bark, feasting on their lifeblood. The trees, once strong, began to wither. If nothing were done, the great forest would die. Summoning the birds, Tāne Mahuta spoke. "The trees are suffering. One of you must leave the sky and live on the forest floor, hunting the insects that poison the trees. But know this, whoever accepts this task will lose their wings and never fly again." The birds fell silent. They looked at each other, uneasy. Tāne Mahuta turned to the tui, its feathers glistening like greenstone. "Tui, will you come down from the sky?" The tui fluffed its white throat feathers and shook its head. "My voice is too beautiful for the dark forest floor. I must sing where all can hear me." And with a flash of blue, it was gone. Next, Tāne Mahuta asked the pkiko, with its long legs and crimson beak. "Pkiko, will you give up flight to save the trees?" The pkiko scoffed. "I will not crawl in the dirt. I prefer the open swamps, where my feet stay dry." And it, too, turned away. Then he asked the pipiwaroroa, shining cuckoo. "Pipiwaroroa, will you make this sacrifice?" The cuckoo fluttered its wings. "I cannot stay, I must fly across the great ocean to distant lands." And it, too, refused. One by one, Tāne Mahuta asked the other birds, the proud kea with macron, the plump kera, even the tiny, darting fantail, but none would give up their wings. At last, a quiet voice broke the silence. "I will go." The birds turned. Standing before Tāne Mahuta was the small, humble Kiwi. "Kiwi," Tāne Mahuta said gently, "do you understand what this means? You will never fly again. Your wings will wither, and your feathers will turn dark and coarse. You will live in the shadows, searching for food among the roots and leaves." The Kiwi bowed its head. "If the forest needs me, I will go." A hush fell over the gathering. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Tāne Mahuta looked at the Kiwi with sorrow, but also with great pride. "Because you alone dared to sacrifice what you love, you will become the most beloved of all birds. Though you may never fly, your name will be spoken with honor. The people of this land will treasure you above all others, and you will be a symbol of bravery for generations to come." And so, the Kiwi left the treetops. Over time, its wings became small and useless. Its feathers turned dark like the earth, hiding it from danger. Its beak grew long and sensitive, perfect for finding insects in the soil. Though it never flew again, it walked with quiet strength, guarding the forest floor. The other birds, ashamed of their fear, watched in silence. To this day, the Kiwi remains New Zealand's most cherished bird, flightless, yet fearless. Moral of the story: true courage is not in what we keep, but in what we are willing to give up for others.